Okay, good morning to the channel today. I am wide awake really early in the morning. Thought I was supposed to have work. That changed. More to that another time, but I will not get into that today. Since I do have the extra time, I want to go over, I don't know, two stocks and two concepts that helped me win big yesterday, 4/14/21. Yes, I am up at like 3 something in the morning. Now it's about, what, 4:50 now? I've been watching a lot of stuff, doing my due diligence. This is what winning, this is how you win. You do your due diligence early in the morning, way before the market opens, and then you execute your plan. And hopefully your plan is good. If it's not, change it and make it better. Anyway, enough talking. Let's jump into two thoughts. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened and then what the concept is that helped me win. Two stocks, which I'm going to talk about. I'm actually going to talk about 3, but 2 that I won on yesterday. FTXP and VPER. Okay, so I will turn on my computer. I need to do that. That being said, while I'm doing this, I'm probably going to have to make this its own channel. I'm starting to realize I have a lot of different things on this channel. I have financial stuff, I have piano stuff, I had salsa stuff on there a long time back. I had a lot of Eagles stuff. I even had some comedy stuff. I had a lot of stuff on this channel. I'm starting to realize YouTube needs niches, and somebody needs to just come to the channel for like one thing. They don't want to be all over the place. So this might be one of my final financial videos on this channel, and then when I split it out, I'll just use this channel to like collaborate all the different things that I'm doing. Oh yeah, I have like wood splitting videos as well. That is going insane. The money I'm making from this financial stuff is going into my wood business, which is starting to take off. I am loving this. This is absolutely awesome. So anyway, let's first talk about FTXP. And okay, FTXP. FTXP, I bought this a little bit ago. Let's go about 20 days. And that being said too, I need to have different tools for this channel, not this channel, for these videos. And so one thing I'm going to do is look to see how I can tape my computer screen, because in the future I just want to have the charts up, and I'll have like my face down in the corner talking about it, but I want to have the charts up so you see exactly what I'm seeing. So I saw not too long ago that FTXP went to 0.0155, around that time frame about 2 weeks ago. I thought that was a great opportunity. I've actually day traded this stock around like the 0.9 and watch it go to 1 cent a little bit. I was like, okay, I can do this for a while. Well, I bought into it, and then over the next week, it just went down all the way till like 0.005 or so. Now I bought it in at 0.009, and I expected to go up. No, so I got a lot of shares of it too. And as I watched it just keep on going down, I was like, oh man, what am I going to do? I learned from last year with MRO that if I just hold on to something that I truly believe in, and like I said before, I think in my last video, I believe in this oil play. I believe oil is going to go up for the summer, and people that have a lot of oil stocks, obviously at the right prices, are going to make money. I believed in it. Believed in it so much that I actually averaged down. Back in the day, I used to just cut my losses and then just try again at a lower price. Well, this one I averaged down, and I was able to, I think I even bought it on the 13th. I averaged down, and I was able to get my price per share to 0.0066. And if I go to the chart of yesterday, okay. This FTXP was supposed to be part of this emerging companies conference or so, and when they were about to present, about half an hour prior to them presenting, this stock went everywhere from 0.0045 all the way to 0.0077. And I was pretty excited. Actually, I was waking up from night shift, and I woke up, obviously, for just checking on the stocks, and I know how the stock market, and especially day traders, a lot of them are out around 11 o'clock or so. So I'll wake up just to take a peek, and I saw it rising. I was like, okay, I gotta stay up for a little bit. And as it went past my price per share, I started thinking, all right, should I hold for a long term? Is this going to be a run, or should I just get out and take my profits and then place it in another day? one thing I've learned, and I'll give a shout out at the end of this because it's coming from a specific place, I've learned to not marry stocks. Trade them, right? When you trade stocks, you give yourself a definite win, a realized gain. Unrealized gains are nothing, because as soon as the stock starts going down again, then you lose all those gains that you had. You really didn't have those gains. It was just kind of like a dream. Well, I decided to sell all my shares, which I doubled down on. So I had like 2 million shares of FTXP. I sold at 0.007. Not a huge gain. I only gained about $850 on this trade, right? But look what happened for the rest of the day. The rest of the day, it bled down the entire day. It looked like it had some support at 0.006. And then it came down and ended the day at 0.0046. Even hit a low of 0.0042. If I would have held on, I would have been like in worse shape than I was yesterday. But I actually sold my stock, made a gain, and something cool is going to come out of this. Not only did I win for the day, if I decide to get back in, because I still believe in FTXP. I mean, even what they were talking about in their conference, talking about going current, pink current, and making sure the price per share gets back up to the penny and all that mess like that. I truly believe in the stock. I just won and then gave myself the ability to come back in, and my price per share is going to be a whole lot lower than it was before, not even averaging down. I could come back in and have my price per share being like 50% lower than it originally was yesterday. That's amazing. So which means as my price per share goes lower, my risk goes lower. I mean, stocks are risk, whatever, but at a lower price, that means it needs to go up less. But then if I invest the same amount that I had right there, my wins could be that much more. That's a strategy to win. So that's what I'm going to talk about, is not marrying stocks, trade them for real, and then averaging down if you actually believe in your thesis and your due diligence. So that being said, move on to Viper, VPER. I did the exact same thing with Viper. I mean, I even have my notes, right? So on 4/9 Viper, I had 235,000 shares of Viper at 0.026. Well, in that time frame, Viper from the 9th has absolutely just sucked, right? It's gone down. And I was like, hey, what do I do? And it just kept going down, and it ended up getting to around, what was it, Tuesday? 0.0159. I'm like, wow, this really sucks. My price per share is a lot higher. It seems like I was at a peak. What am I gonna do? Well, what I decided to do is double down. I actually wanted to round out, have 500,000 shares of VPER, so I went ahead and averaged down, bought 265,000 shares at a lot lower price, and then my PPS, my price per share, went to 0.0208. Well, for the reason that I invested into this company is because they pop on hype news of contracts. Just like VBHI, which I'm going to talk to in a sec, with acquisitions. So they got another contract and they popped. They went to 0.0295. Once again, I applied the same fundamentals on, like, what's kind of interesting. This is within like a half an hour of FTXP. It was like a little bit beforehand. I saw it pop. I realized my price per share was right underneath 0.021. And it was sitting at close to 0.029. What am I going to do? Is this going to run? Or should I sell out of it and then, let's see another day? Well, what I decided to do, the same thing with FTXP. I decided to sell, and I sold at most of my shares at 0.0289. And I saw it go a little bit higher to 0.0295. I was able to feel a lot more calm about if it kept going, being happy for the people that are still in it, and just being, okay, look, I did what was good for me. I did what was good for my due diligence and for what I was in the stock for, and I just let it go and just be happy with it. Well, just like with FTXP, it just bled for the entire day, and it ended at 0.0175. So think about it. If I would have held on to this, I would have lost for the day. I turned around with this, and made like $3,500 on this trade because of averaging down and not marrying the stock. Now, the shout out I have to give, I feel responsible to give because I love giving, in this case, free information. I'm a part of the Discord of the Laptop Legend. This guy, Dave, I watch his videos a lot, and then I was like, all right, I've never done a Discord before. I was like, what's the benefit of it? It's like, all right, it's 25 bucks a month. I'm gonna try to invest in my financial education so I can go ahead and do stuff like this. Let me see if it's real. I'm part of, I was actually a part of other people. I don't like to bash people, but other people that it has not worked out. And I was just smart about it and say, hey, look, let me see if what their decisions are wise, and they weren't. So I'm going to continue to go around until I find something that actually works, people that actually do wise things. And as of right now, this channel, Discord, whatever, is extremely wise, not just for him as an individual, but the other people in the Discord. Mama Bear, that's a shout out to you. Nick, that's a shout out to you. A couple other people. There's some pretty cool people in this Discord that I'm learning a lot from. Well, yeah, this thing sold off, and I made today, I mean, it was a swing between FTXP and VPER. It was a swing of just underneath $10,000. Now, I would have lost. I gained, realized gains long-term, about $4,400 on this trade, these two trades today. That means before today, if I would have sold, I would have lost probably about $5,000. That sucks, right? I'm giving real numbers, not to brag, to encourage, by all means. And not that many people watch this anyway, so whatever, so be it. But instead of losing $5,500, $6,000, something like that, today I won $4,400. I lost last year because I wasn't applying these fundamentals. I am winning now, and it's turning out to be amazing. So that being said, to wrap up the video, because I don't want it to be too long, but I have a lot of joy just in my heart from this. Oh, that being said, the people that are watching this, I actually completely got out of my position in high tide. I still believe in the company, but it wasn't doing what I needed to do. I need my stocks to be working for me. When I'm going out and I work at my regular full-time job, when I'm doing chopping wood and soon going to be doing all that stuff, when I'm trading stocks, whatever. I need my stocks to be working for me. I don't need to be sitting around diamond handsing in and talking to other people, trying to impress other people of you know, why I'm holding stock that they told me to hold. I need to do my due diligence and have this work for me to change my quality of life, my financial freedom, and of those that I care about that are around me, and of my city. You guys know, part of this channel, I'm all about Philadelphia and what the future holds. So what am I going to do? I sold out of high tide completely around 60 cents. We're looking at it now. It's sitting at like 50 cents. The thing I'm going to talk about to end this video is VBHI. So I believe in my due diligence, and I believe in my thesis on oil. I really do. Since I have my notes here of VBHI, on the 9th, my price per share is 0.0283. Since then, and that's when I had 500,000 shares of it. So since then, I have significantly averaged down. And like I said, I give real numbers because if something happens good, I want this to be real. And also I want to encourage by my actions, not by what I say, but what I actually do. So I just pulled up on Thinkorswim VBHI. I'm looking at my account. I currently have 2 million shares of VBHI. And my average price per share now is 0.017511521. Stock is currently sitting at 0.014. I do expect, I mean, looking at the chart, if you just pull this thing out, like, let's do 20 days. This thing floats at its low around 0.0175-ish or so for those many days. If you pull out the chart longer than that, let's do a time frame of how many days? I'm just doing this real time just to show how real this is. It really just bounces around the 2-ish. So not only do I believe in my thesis about oil, but I believe in where the stock price will bounce to. So yes, I am currently down like, what, $7,000 on this stock, and I'm not flinching at all. I expect for the next acquisition to come out, which it could come out any day now, I expect for this to bounce, and if it goes to even like 2 cents, now it spiked to like 9 cents or 10 cents or so just a few weeks ago in the middle of March. If it spikes to one of those, yeah, of course I'll lose my mind and I'll love it. But if it goes to 2 cents, or when it goes to 2 cents, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win like what, $5,000 or so? No, yeah, I have to have a lot of capital to do this, which means you can just scale down. But I'm gonna win. I'm looking at this as an eventual win, especially from the oil and from where the price is. Because I am not marrying the stock, I'm willing just to trade it when I win. And I've averaged down. Instead of just waiting around and for this thing to hit back up to close to 3 cents, I'm significantly below 2 cents now. So I hope this has been helpful. Thank you very much to the Laptop Legend and the Discord crew. I am a huge fan. Obviously, I'm making videos on it. I am probably splitting out this video. This is probably one of my last videos on this channel, financial videos. I'm going to split it out when it happens. I'll just let this channel know, because I'm starting to realize, like I said before, I need to have a separate channel for like my wood stuff. I need to have this be a separate channel. I probably have to have a separate piano channel. This is growing. This is growing, and this is very, I'm excited. I'm absolutely excited, and I'm looking forward to the future, and I hope this video helps out even just one person. Do better due diligence and learn some skills. I'm still learning how to dip buy. I'm still learning how to short stocks. I'm just learning different fundamentals and stuff, and which means when I look at the stock market, I'm going to see more and more opportunities. The more I educate myself, the more I'm able to do, and then the more I'm able to do, the more I'm able to share faithfully, which is the point of this channel in the first place. Last shout outs to my Phillies. Phillies, please stop losing to the Mets. I don't like losing, especially to the Mets, like to New York teams, because I got friends from New York that talk a lot of trash, and when they sweep us, they're allowed to, and I can't say anything about it. So stop losing to the Mets. That's just my, whatever. Sixers, good job beating Brooklyn. So Sixers picked up. Phillies, you're dropping the ball. Embiid, you're awesome. MVP. Have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe to the new channel when I make it. And I'm looking forward to hearing what you have to say down below. Have a good day.